Thanks for taking the time to listen to this video titled Why Consumers Refinance So Often. Consumers are not refinancing their mortgage loans so often necessarily because rates are improving all that much in order to justify a refinance, but oftentimes the consumer is not getting the lowest possible available rate, and then the lender is coming back to them in a relatively short period of time, usually 6 to 12 months, and offering them a much lower interest rate. The low interest rate that may have been available to the consumer the first time, but now they have to refinance in order to get it so that the lender can profit again. Here's an example of what may occur. Lenders have available to them a wholesale rate sheet. On that rate sheet is contained a par interest rate. For our purposes here, the par rate is 5%. But for every 1/4%, approximately, the lender goes above par, they can make additional fee income off the back of that mortgage loan. For this reason, banks are given incentives to give consumers the wrong interest rate or interest rates that are above the median rate. Now, what the lender may do in anywhere from 6 to 12 months is come back to the consumer and offer them a much lower interest rate. For our purposes here, if par is 5, they may come back and now offer the consumer 4.5 when they originally closed them at 5.25 or 5.5%, saving the consumer hundreds of dollars per month on their mortgage loan. This is very enticing for the consumer, but refinancing has disadvantages. Your loan amount is going to change. It's going to go up because you're going to refinance in the cost of this refinance. You're going to re-extend the loan for the original term. So there's long-term disadvantages to refinancing. So what you want to make certain of that you get the right interest rate the first time so that if you do refinance, it's justifiable. It's based on an actual movement and a real improvement in the interest rate market. In order to avoid being set up for this, listen to all of the videos on this website, which will better prepare you for the mortgage loan process and help you to better negotiate a mortgage loan. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this information. If you have any additional questions, please send us an email.